Well, howdy. It's Wednesday. That means that we play Pathologic 2, because this is Faith Uncone on Twitch. I hope everyone's having a good day. I just woke up myself, so if I sound a little funny, that's probably why. Um, we haven't played Pathologic 2 in a couple weeks. We did take last week off just to, kind of cleanse the palate, so to speak. But we'll be getting back into it today. Um, I've got my Twitter and my YouTube up on screen right now. Just most of my announcements go through there. So if you're interested in finding out when I'm streaming, you can always look at my Twitch, not my Twitch, well, my Twitch schedule. Yeah, you can always look there. And my Twitter as well. The archives always go to the YouTube account. Beyond that, I don't really have a whole lot of announcements for today. So I think we'll just get into try to remember what we were doing last time. So I'm going to go ahead and put up on screen the game. Click and play. Alright, so Pathologic 2. I've been having a lot of fun with this game so far. We're on day 2. I think the tail end of day 2. And the last thing we really did was we just kind of unlocked being a doctor, sort of. So I think we're really starting to get into the meat of the game just now. So that's why I'm kind of trying to remember everything before we hit start, because I think as soon as we start up again today, we're gonna hit the ground running. Last time, the good old Artyom Burke. I think it's pronounced Burke. Artyom Burke. His father was buried. The ground rejected him. We swore to take his place in the city's time of need. And from that, we inherited some of his responsibilities, including a list of some of the local youth that he's been interacting with pretty regularly at this point. We're assuming these are children he was interacting with some reason that has something to do with his death. So we're going around trying to talk to as many of them as we can, including the gravekeeper, who's a young girl who, at the very least, believes she can speak with the dead. We've got the daughter of Big Vlad. We've got a couple other kids I'm trying to remember. And there's one young girl that we can't get to at the moment because she's in that large living structure for the workers and their families. So let's hit continue. Let's load this up. If you are looking at this from the archives, or if you remember from last stream of Pathologic 2, sorry about what happened with that, with the video having only 2 frames per second. I hadn't found out that there was an issue until way too late. I also just realized I never updated the stream title. Oops. Let's get that going right now. What are we? I overslept today. I've been having a bit of a week, so I kind of needed a nap, and got a little close to the line there. That update that information. It should say that we are playing Pathologic2 on Twitch now. Let me know if it doesn't. Or does. Either or. Let me know. Meantime, let's get back to this. Alright, so this is our little place, our little hidey hole. How are we doing on everything? We have a cloth mask, we've got scalpels, a couple of bottles and whatnot, lots of herbs. So let's look at our journal. Okay, wow, so this expanded a lot. Water and herbs, I can make an immune booster, and surprisingly, it boosts immunity. Also reveals symptoms of the disease. Contraption layer can be used to produce herbal tinctures. Second contraption needed serious repairs. I need a toolkit. While this contraption is out of order. What's this one? Father is dead. I won't waste a girl's life to touch his ghost. That's an interesting one. Menku knowledge. Ooh, okay. Mixture of water and herbs. Could boost someone's immunity. Require clean water from barrels or fountains. Are brewed from various herbs: twire, swervy, ash, swish, and white whip. I'll cure people with tinctures. Three types of medicines are used to heal people: tinctures, painkillers, and antibiotics. Tinctures hurt, too much pain, can't figure out which of the layers is sick. Morphine can relieve a patient's pain. I mean, tinctures for all three colors, time for diagnostics. Antibiotics lower the level of infection, and knowing the precise strain of disease, they can give the patient the correct antibiotic. Oh yeah, right, the 8th list is Udur. Means the body that contains a world. It refers to something that consists of many living parts. So we still don't know who that is quite yet. Right, that's, yeah, see, so this is the list of names. So we got Sticky, which I think is the kid down here with me. Capella's Big Vlad's daughter. I'm not too sure who Murky is. I think we've talked to Not Kid at some point. Taya Taichik is the young girl that we can't get access to quite yet. Grace is the Gravekeeper. Also called Aspie preserves father's inheritance for me. Right, that's the individual who helped us. Alright. Right, I have to go tell the town kids. Polyhedron is a place we have to go at some point. Actually, takes me from Petra side. He can't be that stupid. Factory building handy. I can't always leave other people's places after all. Father. Son? Alright. We do have this nice storage cabinet. And I'm going to put that stuff away for now. Because it's a lot of inventory space. Let's put the chisel away. Hold on to the scissors. Hold on to the bottles. Actually, I'll see if I can't make my way over and sell that bottle of blood as soon as I can. We're going to take one of each of these tinctures with us. Just because.
What are you afraid of?
Lots of things, kid.
Mad? Huh?
I don't think this kid understands just how skittish of an individual I am. We're gonna do a 2-hour sleep. A 1-hour sleep. Just to cut back on our exhaustion. Good old naps always help me out. Oh, hey. Oh, lady's here. All right, lady, what you gotta say? Sorry about your loss, still. Think bright thoughts. Earth takes her due, but gives in kind. Have you now remembered me? Do you remember our connection? Nope. I got no idea who you are, but did you dance too much? I need to make Earth split open to lay your father to rest. I see. I'm all yours, Kerakin. I don't... So you don't remember at all? No, I honestly don't remember. This is what you told me once. I often dream of salt, either its taste or color, or whole salt pits, or holding some in my pinched fingers. I never told anyone about it, even my friends. Even Lara doesn't know. Ooh. Forget Lara, that's not why I'm following you. Why then? That's a bunch of words that I can't pronounce. But you're not heartless, however. Cruel. I won't leave you. I have no grudge against you. Just mind this. When you finally remember, when you realize why you need me, do not hold a grudge either. Promise? I am not the type to hold grudges, except for that one that I'm holding. We are bound, you and I. I am yours. Remember that, at least. Don't try to bind me. I told you already I don't need. Alright, I'll remember. I'll do my best to know what's going on. But since you won't... I don't know how I'm supposed to remember his name. Oh. Oh, yeah! Guys, it's our cow. Hello. Milkan? See, I brought your bowl. Cleaned it up, too. Bork, that is the sound the cow make. Never swindle one another. Good job. I hope it does talk one day, so you say it'll warn me of danger? It will, believe me, and for that, you'll be rewarded. Mother Bodo and Soak will be my witness. Don't mention Soak in vain. Okay, it's not a name to say randomly. I get to name the cow Lucky Find. Apparently, that's not a name we say randomly, but I'm going to name the cow Lucky Find. It's more important. Hi, Lucky. Wonderful. This is an interesting screen. If I may say so myself. Oh, God. It moves. Got anything to say? Presents in store for me? How long do I need to wait? Shake your head at least. Talk just yet. I guess I should give you a name. Why don't I have the option to name cow the Lucky? I'll call you okay, partner. That you won't let me down. The guy, silent. I hope you remain such. Monk. That's what I'll call you. Eternity. And it's not important, not right to impose a name upon someone. Perhaps you want to introduce yourself. I don't know. Part of me just feels like that's the right option. Considering I am hoping this is a miracle cow. God, it has really the eyes. Look at those things. Tell me you don't love the idea of those eyes staring at you out of this big old bullhead. I'm gonna say it's not right to impose a name. Thought I opened the map. There it goes. I'm so close over here. I may as well. God. Don't need any custom markers at the moment. Let's go. Thought it was the far. Let's just see what's over here, because we're right there. And then we run in. That's the guy buying the gun. Selling the gun. I hope to be the guy buying the gun. Okay. Raisins. Candle stubs. Oh, day's over. Some properties have been irreversibly missed, others can be seized. Several events will unfold this night and become unrivaled by dawn. New pantomime is being rehearsed in the theater. Death toll over the past 24 hours, 13 people. Missing, 7.
You had 12 days. Not so many, but enough. One more day has passed. The town shit.
The town shit.
Something stirs in the theater. Something stirs within you.
That's ominous, but, alright. Okay, so I guess I won't be going to a lot of places. Me? It's probably gonna be a bad idea. Patrolman, this district is locked down under Dr. Donkovsky's orders. These districts are off limits to anyone but medical personnel. Are you that Varrock guy? No, that's news. What's going on? Why is this area locked off? People say something happened in the factory, like an emission. Toxic suit. Oh, right, because we had that strange mold growing on the house. That bloody mold. I don't know if it's really suit, though, but... District is locked down and off limits to anyone but doctors. I'm allowed. Varrock. Sure has memory issues, doesn't he? Did I just walk in to the suit just like that? Immunity boosters, 2 pills, protective clothes, 1 unit. Here you go. Pills. Pills are good. Protective clothing, good idea. The area looks unclean, very unclean. There we go. Guys, I have shoes now. And I have a second cloth mask. Perfect. Let's use the damage one. Missed Robin today, too. Keep an eye on the immunity. Unclean district. Wearing protective clothing is advised. Let's put the mask on. And we're not going to take another immunity booster because we already are pretty high up on immunity. The air is starting to look thick with gunk. This is some building that we have circled, so I'm gonna go look into it. Oh, and we'll have to suffer through our good old loss of frame rate indoors. Hopefully it's not so bad. Is frame rate at least keep it up better than last time? I would like some feedback on that if possible. Over here. Nice little sitting area. A door we can't interact with. We run. Oh, no, that's a person. Oh. Dancing. And the music in here is nice. Oh, we can't talk to... I can talk to them. That, nope. Not familiar with this guy. I assume it's probably Vlad's son.
Is a head?
You know... Moderately heavy. I think head's way more than people would think they do. Never met before. What is your business? Tony Isidore Barak. My name is Arzik. You have my condolences and my envy. Envy? Isidore respected you as a person. He indulged your desire to walk your own path and has never forced you to follow in his footsteps. He never tried to produce a carbon copy of himself. which I think speaks volume about the relationship between young and old lad. How could you know that? That's a bit about my own path. I'm afraid it's not so simple. When he sent you away, the kin were livid. They condemned Isidore for tearing you away from your roots, but he always said that this was the only way for you to truly love your people, through choice, not blind necessity. You know, it's... The more I hear about Isidore, the more he seems like a pretty stand-up guy. Feeling your venting life, right, you are. Familial obligation is a sore spot for me. Man. It's an important principle. With a father like yours, I don't see how you could say otherwise. And yours is the biggest Vlad in town. Content with current state of affairs and sees no reason for things to change. His complacency will doom us all. Things are already in motion, but let us speak of something else. Current power balance should be challenged. I'm saying this is a son of the kin. Let's just say all right.
A clean
Talk
mouth
again.
and an honest hand will protect a man in any land.
Keen mouth and an honest hand. I guess that's one of those know when to shut up and act. Oh, alright. I found a note in the key in Father's house signed VO. Were you the one who granted him access to a factory cellar? So you found it. I hope you had enough sense not to mention it to my father, also a VO, who happens to own the factory, all its cellars, and all its workers. Held against Pops. How'd it happen? And he's appreciating that. Straightforward. What's left of my people, the kin, they all but belong to my family, to my father. The kin are a commodity, the workforce of the Bull enterprise. More like slavery. Oh, I quite agree. Would you know that I don't condone my esteemed father's methods, and I will rule the Bull enterprise one day. As an insightful and assiduous owner, I would like to create a more productive and efficient foundation for our industrious empire. I think he's trying to say that it's probably better for everybody if work conditions improve, which is a pretty standard statement. Revive the kin and its dignity. I'm fond of your traditions. They are unusual, almost miraculous. I don't believe in mysticism, but one has to accept the obvious facts. So I chose to give your father an opportunity to study some of them. Study some of them? The traditions or the people? What exactly was he doing there? Can't say for sure. I've been to the place a few times, but never had an opportunity to scrutinize his work. I think he was combining unusual ingredients, making organic mixtures of some sort. He had a fascinating theory about natural elements and how they intertwine. A universal synthesis hypothesis. I mean the lines. Do you know how the contraption works? No, he assembled it himself, and I doubt he explained it. What works to anyone. I guess you'll have to figure that one out on our own. Hey, found another place. Do you have a word? Urchin, please do take care of the urchin. Got it. Deal. Talk to this guy, Bountiful Harvest. Thought you were an herbalist here to sell herbs. Do you buy twire? We're not just interested in twire, ashen, swish, swervery, and the white imp. Whip. More rare, so more expensive. You value time, huh? We've only got 2 weeks until September ends. We're now in the golden time of harvest. We need to stock up on the whole year ahead. Different every day, depending on what we're currently brewing. Some herbs may cost triple sometimes. Keep that in mind. What does he have? That's a food thing. Oh, I should eat the raisins that I have. I'm also going to pick up what he can give me. And smoked fish. Causes savage thirst, but you know what? I actually don't care about that. We're just going to go ahead and double check everything. We're going to eat the hazelnuts. For what little it does. Oh wait, I'm not going through a sick zone right now, so I don't really want to be wearing my mask. But that does mean my inventory is a little bit more full. Inventory shuffling is, well, consistent at least, I'll give it that. It was Vlad the Younger.
Branded. Is that mark a letter?
Let's think about this. Lady keeps dancing. Not much to be said about that, I guess. Oh, there's a save point. And we use those when we find them. Okay, so this zone now kind of quarantined. And we have to accept people. So we're gonna go just turn right and keep going. Hopefully we're gonna get out of the worry zone and not worry about it. Oh, there's people. We talk to these people. Alarmed one. First they locked the termitary, then the murderers. Now the factory stopped. Unheard of. Work us to death with no rest or sleep. His domain never stops. And now they're condoning off districts too? Wonder myself. Emergency at the factory, I guess. And now there's some sort of poisonous soot in the air. That's what people say. I don't think so. I'm afraid it's worse. Good thing I remembered to push that. Is this... No, okay, it's a wagon. For a moment I thought it was a frickin' casket. Let's just poke this up. Our immunity is still fine. We are going to... People walking around over there. Have to cross the rails. Get over there. Of course the fence is in the way. I'll find an opening somewhere. Or else my name isn't Faith. The capital U. We drink water whenever we can. Because keeping our stamina up is important. Ooh. Collect herbs. Also important. You know, there's a lot of things that go on at night. I have to hurry. Why is the door all the way around this side? I do want to try to get to the theater every night. So we'll see what's up with that. This one's dressed enough? Yes. Okay. That guy's just staring at the corner. What do we got? Kitty Sabah will teach us. She knows the way. She speaks to Earth. Mother Bodo talks us through her. But she interprets it wrong. You know how it can be. Impossible. It's not religious, just wisdom, mundane advice. Heart will tell if she's wrong, certainly, but Sabah rarely is. She does make some mistakes after all. But she's a teacher to you. Okay. Teaching is good. And She knows our traditions. We have long been oppressed. Now we face extinction. We forget our language, our crafts, our arts, the art of talking to earth, the language of herbs, the craft of lines. She advises well. Good luck. And what advising do you need? Let's see here. Not a simple one. That wasn't an offer, by the way. I'm a bad advisor. This one's got more well put together hair than most of the people I've been talking to. I want to ask Saba, will our brothers and sisters be allowed to marry? The kin are, well, kin. We're all children of Bodo, and there's so few of us left. Marry the townsfolk, that's the only way to survive, or bad idea. Such marriages lead to degradation. You should ask her. I guess the only way is... We're too different, that's the idea. It doesn't matter. When the kin swallows the town, there'll be neither wives nor children. You'll become the kin's last generation. Oh, buddy. You don't look so good. About self-sacrifice. She said we must sacrifice everything for our fellow kin as we prepare to flood the town. I gave everything I had, even my own entrails. Now I'm dying. Did I make the correct decision? What? I'll tell it to Shaba. It's a long story. I should have saved my strength. Hey, good work. I'm going to stand slowly further away. Oh, she has more to say. I have a question for our mother. There's a little time before it all ends. When it happens, would I be allowed to spare the lives of those who trusted me and called themselves friends? Would I be allowed to not... What? When the kin flood the town, when the steppe consumes the streets and houses, what shall I do to people then? Just leave people alone. God. This is... Ooh, lady. I think you're getting a little serious there. Just leave people alone. I think that's the best course of action. Hunger. Betekhan, you're back. What say you? Have you forgotten our faces already? We asked you for help. We wanted to be let into the wardens. Well, here's what I'll say. You were wrong to have come to this town. You should have stayed back on the steppe. And a bed. Oh, and room back here. Oh, I know where I am now. Let's talk to the actor. Saba Altun's reflection. She drinks a lot of milk. What? No one knows how she became herself. Suspicion and fear surround a tale of one who left the steppe. She's said to be inhuman, a doll of clay and bone. Chabnakadig. There's blood in her veins. Same can be said of Earth. So what? Mere legends. My master waits for her assigned time. 5 years ago, during the first outbreak, Earth tasked her with a secret task that it must have been fulfilled back then. They're saying that the first outbreak was curbed by your father, however. With vicious force, he changed the flow of history. And Shab Ustpe, Shabanotun, the one called Aspity by common folks, stayed behind within this world. A groomless bride, a blemish, lost, entangled, estranged from her true goals. Believes she owes her life to Isidore, who made her, who foresaw her. What do you mean made? I like her. She is an odd guy, a sister to me. I feel her care. She's a nice lady. She feigns humanity quite well and holds respect and power in the kin. She rules over this hiding place where steppe folk can find escape from being yoked within Ongimski's cruel mill. Here they can hide and heal and run their midnight markets. Not funny, reflection. Or are there many such steppe people? Enough to flood the town. There'll be blood. Your father, whom she worships without understanding, meant the kin to merge into the town and make a body whole. but we cannot and will not. So she decided to adjust the town to the needs of the kin. She brokers work for bridges and odons, setting them up as dancers or couriers. One wonders why. They can take over the town. Doesn't know what she's doing. Indeed, she's not human after all, but love does drive her, like it drives you. And love is blinding and foolish. She is human. I can tell with my good human vision. What you got?
Can you smell yesterday?
Nope.
I can.
Nope. Oh, well, we did have that conversation before about being able to smell the previous day. It's an interesting idea, at the very least. Oh, what are those people? What do they want? They respect me, you see. I know not the lines, but I sense earth. I speak to them on her behalf. They believe I am made of soil, like Shabna Kadig, though they don't call me that. They ask strange questions, Siva. Why do they come to you? You're like a religious teacher to the kin. Did father know? No, I shielded him from this. Remember, it was I who loved him. I was not loved in return, for he regretted me coming into being. I reminded him of his bitter sin. What's it? There's a lot of stuff going on that I don't understand. And, we kind of just deal with that as it is. The first outbreak. Do you know how old I am? I first awoke 5 years ago when it happened. There were many dead, and many of the dead were of our people, the Katange. The crude sprawl is a poor district. But what were you shielding him from? From what is about to happen. Katange want blood. He was a kind man. He did not to know of his people's anger, of how he himself stoked that fury. They would never hurt him for what he had done. He was too venerated, but they will take it out on the town. Confused, maybe not angry. Teach the truth of the kind to these people. I retell our old legends. I remind them of Bodo's will, of how the world is a body. I hear the earth and speak her will for them. I make sure they know where they come from and where they are going. A sick people, a weak people needs this. Our future hangs by a thread. Suppose I did work for you. I knew that would happen. You have done well, following the lines. Think so. My answers are not the same you would have given them. Lines. What is it with you people in lines? Oh, I hated this nonsense since I was a child. No, it's I think, let's stay on topic. They believe they came from here for advice. False. They have long since made up their minds. Now only their weakness shows doubt in them. We take on the burden of that doubt. Whatever we tell them, they'll do what they think is right. I used to flip coins. Always knew that what to do before the coin ever fell, no matter which side was up. Yeah, do you ever, like, honestly flip a coin or roll a die? With actual decisions, though, not just like it doesn't matter one way or another. With, like, the actual decisions. I find like a lot of times when you do that, you still end up going, oh, well, I didn't decide which one it was, but I was definitely going to say that this side was this, you know? And you kind of do what you wanted to do all along, but might not have been so willing to say. I get that that statement. Makes sense to me. Safe. Suppose we should book it over to the... How are we going to get there on time? We have to move with post-haste. We've got a smidgen of inventory available. And we have to follow the tracks this way. Oh, put that away. No, it's not knifing time. I need to be able to move faster. I do like that at nighttime you can kind of just see the herbs in the dark. The box here. Can't interact with it. That's my factory, right? Yeah. My lair with my cow. So I don't know if it's really safe to leave my cow at one of the slaughterhouse factories. I hope Lucky. I'm gonna call them Lucky. Even if the game doesn't, get to follow this, and then I'll go to the right. That one? Yeah. So we'll keep that in mind, and we continue along. Hurrying, hurrying, hurrying. And then go to the left after we get through this. No one cares about it. Ooh. Spooky sound. Gosh. But can I get to it? Yes, it's not too long of a detour. Oh, I thought I saw. Yeah, I did. I was right. Flies do represent plant. One's banging on windows. Oh, it's just indicating that's a shop or something. Then we continue on this up to there. It looks like there's stairs next to that pharmacy. Why is he attacking me? Why? Leave me alone. Okay. Got anything to say? You look really unwell, dude. I can mug him. I'm not gonna mug him. Okay. Work this out as a team, Mr. Patrolman.
Calm down.
That guy died. You just killed him! You just killed a dude. He surrendered. Why? All right, you know what? We're just gonna keep running. We got places to be. Things to do besides, commit murder. Pharmacy, and this way to the... to go to the far side, if I'm not mistaken. Have to sneak through between these rocks. Or can I get through this door? No, not this door. Everything's so far away. Garbage snacks? No garbage snacks. If I do remember correctly, though, it was kind of loud in here. Let's hope it's not too loud. If I have to adjust the volume, if it looks like it's too high. Oh, it is dark. There we go.
I can work miracles, I just lay hands on a person and they... You know, if they had cancer or a tumor or something in the blood. I'm not very good with terms, but God loves me.
3 years ago, a cure for typhoid was found. 4 years ago for the Blue Death. A year ago for a strain of smallpox. Science is all-powerful.
Local medicine can do a lot. Although while studying, I started to see it as backwards, but it did work at times.
Well, satisfied with your boasting? Trying to impress each other like little kids? Unbelievable.
Enough with this ridiculous meeting, you bunch of quacks. No type of medicine will help you here.
Ooh. Okay. Hi, Burbs. Nothing to say to me? Nothing for any of them either. The narrator's not around. Go this way. I can get upstairs, though. Feel like that's not a bad idea. Just to take a quick look around. God, not that I can see anything up here. It's 3. Oh my God, there's so many things going wrong. All right, let's I guess try to get back to operating our day. Day 3, my friends. Day 3, and we're starting it off great. Let's use the fish. And we'll drink some water. Bada bing, bada boom. The dead item shop is open. I'm still not sure what that means. Hopefully there's less crazy people running around trying to attack me. That's not coming from big old power land. Or is it coming from the factories? I can't ever keep up with that. God dang it. Oops. They like me better for killing that guy. Use springs. Hell no. I don't think I have permission to do autopsies yet, right? Fellow traveler. My fellow traveler. I expect this is not the last time we'll chat. Oh, it's this guy. Dabble in buying and selling, but I have no use for coins, though I often find I have 2 to rub together. Collect things that are old, broken, discarded, dead items, memories, husks, and husks of memories, traces, as I call them. Rag and Bone Man? It's good work. The Rag and Bone Man does the rounds, no door stays shut. Who keeps useless junk? Everyone's happy to see me. Just afraid of being out at night. I only work nights. It's a ripe time. Does it frighten me? No, nor should it frighten you. The town changes each night, turns into a different place to explore. What was open during the day closes, and what was closed opens. Only insomnia. So he wants the odds and ends. Oh, he'll buy the blood. Oh, but he buys it in favor instead of monies. I see. Pocket watch recently stopped. That means that the owner was most likely died. Afraid of large quantities of needles. The candles are actually fairly high up there, what he wants. And not quite enough to make it all worth it, though. On the candles and 2 bottles. Or just... yeah, 2 bottles. Get the Twyrine. But I've got no inventory space for that right now. My mask, my gloves just broke. I thought that was like a scythe. It's just a water pump over there. I thought it was like a reaper. You know what? It says they'll know if I do the autopsy, but do I have the permission or do I not have the permission? I can't tell. Red's bad. Red's standard universal video game text for, hey, there's going to be a repercussion if you do this. So I'm going to pass. I'll go sell the blood since I'm out this way already. Go this way. And then go right if I can. Spleen, no one cares about me here. Yeah, I should have enough time to get out, sell the blood, run back. These angry individuals. Is that supposed to be the kin flooding the town? Is that what that is? I mean, I guess it would make sense. And then it's not necessarily a sickness that's on them, it's... really more just maybe a face paint, or it's that guy that gave his organs. You know, I guess there's that. How am I doing? My exhaustion's not quite peaked yet. Go to Var's place. So far from everything. It makes it very hard to get out here. Tell him that. He has fresh scalpels and morphine. I'm gonna take the morphine. I'm gonna take the bandage. Why is the bandage so expensive? Take the morphine just because I don't have any. You also sell morphine. Oh, and a cloth mask. Oh, my broken gloves like are shattered broken, like I can't even get them fixed, can I? Can I try to repair things? Touch. Some of those worn by medical personnel, but instead of sterile gauze, it's made of dirty cloth, and instead of clinging tightly to my face, it hangs loose. Frankly, it's just a rag with 2 ties. I think we're all very familiar with those right now. Okay, are any of these doors interactable? No. This is blocked off up top? No. Yes. Nothing. Cool. Back out we go. We need to get to a bed and quick. The closest place. Gonna be Big Vlad's, but Getting over there is a task in its own. Alright, well. We either make it or we don't. Being as the way things are looking, we don't get much of a choice, do we? We feel like we never have enough stamina. Hopefully there won't be many more assaults along my path. What's my health even look like? Oh god, I'm actually still kind of messed up. But, what do you do? Go around this way. Down behind the clothing shop I can cut through. Run, 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 run away. Who sings that song? But I can't remember off the top of my head. Just keep on beating feet. Try to get where we can as quickly as possible. That the guy from earlier, he's gonna attack, isn't he? Beat those feet. Take a stick. Beat him. We're gonna cut through. We're gonna go down that one. Got it. Maybe I should have bought the bandages. Okay, is this gonna be the end for me? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. This place is chaos. Yeah, screw the lepers. Oh god, there's so much going on. Another spring. Oh god, man. Yeah, right now, this is officially the start of everything going wrong in town. So we've got a bunch of the kin, what they're referring to as flooding the town. And I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Is them coming trying to kill all the townsfolk. We have the patrols fighting back, and the kin assaulting everybody. And me making sure that all the garbage is clean, because I'm the garbage guy, I swear. Ah, man. I just wish I, save. I don't know, maybe I should have done that. Not done that? Guys, I don't know if we have enough snacks. Handful of walnuts doesn't seem to be doing much for me. Take a quick 2-hour nappy. One more hour a nap. 8 a.m.'s a respectable time to wake up. Dancing. A dream of dancing. That was a weird ostrich monster. I'm not the only one that saw the weird ostrich monster, right? In which the alarm bell tolls. Dawn. Alright, well, what do we have as the things we're supposed to do? I don't have the money for the revolver, though I think this is the last day he's going to be there. It's not until evening, so I don't have to worry about that quite yet. Thoughts? Home is where your friend, your Taglur, are. I wonder how Laura is doing. Yeah, I couldn't quite get over there tonight. Oh, you know, some things aren't bound to happen. Oh, I probably just never scrolled over it before. No new Menku knowledge. One's resolved. Act 2. Currently still open, but things, a couple of things have come to... Let's talk to the Night Watch guy. That would work. Oh, okay. Which department are you from, pal? Cutting? I'm not a worker. I'm a doctor. Trying to reach Big Vlad? Fat Pig refuses to come out. Refuses to even explanation, Bloodsucker. What happened? Factory shut down 2 days ago. Didn't you know? I mean, yeah, there was a suit problem. But when will it run again? How many of us will find themselves on the streets? Will anyone pay us for our downtime, or will the payment be reduced? I tell you right now, it's the later, and that won't feed my children. It's a fair argument. Least we told what's going on. Why is the train not coming? Why did he cork up the termitary? They'll tell you why he wanted it all shut down. They're just looking for an excuse to close the factory. There was no accident. The toxic suit is a lie. I cover. I mean, there's definitely something. His shadow makes his forehead very blue. I just noticed that, and it bothers me. I mean, I suppose there's nothing to be done about it, but, you know. Produce so much meat, everyone needs to eat. You're born yesterday, pal. What do you know? People are illiterate here. No fancy schools, but they still think faster than you. The state has one leg in the grave. Things are going downhill so quickly, we can't even end this bloody war. I forget what war this is supposed to be taking place during. I would assume a big one. Not one of the world wars. It'll be fine. You're going to see the man yourself. Tell him we ain't leaving without an answer. More people will come. We'll stay here for as long as we have to. I'll tell him. I didn't heal over. Oh, I did heal a little bit while I slept. Perfect. I need to find a grocery store. Closest one is down the left, then hang another left. Got it. Garbage cans refill? No. Then we hang another left. I was wrong. I know my directions. Cross through this way. I have to hope that they let me do autopsies very soon. I have to talk. I should find a way to talk to the doctor that gave me permission. You'd think there. The boss has an urgent matter to discuss with you, Master Barak. It concerns your family home. It's always urgent with him. Tell him I'll drop by later today. And to this, the boss told me to reply. This matter has been resolved before sundown. Otherwise, you'll lose both the house and a large sum of money. Got it. guess I'll be going back that way in a second. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and you cannot skip it, my friends. Except for all those times that I also skip breakfast. Like today. Busybody. It's all because of the damned war. We are losing it. The train that came in June was the last. I just know it. We're not seeing another one. Trains still work. Cut off from the world, all alone. Food supplies are dwindling. I'm not even talking about medicine. Where would we get more? And our only competent doctor is gone. Just like everyone knows. We have cows and we have bulls, not to mention stores of meat in the warehouses. I hope you're right, but the coming winter will be harsh. Mark my words. Times like this, it becomes apparent just how childish we are. So dependent on the umbilical cord, on the noble families. Without them, we're done for. Our town can't stand on its own. It can feed others, but can't support itself. Yeah, that's a good sentence. I like that one. Let the child crawl, and after a couple of head bumps, it'll be running around. Let me buy food. Would you like to buy bottles? We need to buy eggs. Sell the chisels. I'm gonna sell 5 of the empty bottles because I don't anticipate needing super much super soon. Oh god, and the candle stubs. I feel like I'm just bleeding funds. Eat. And then we eat again. And then we drink some water. Alright. See, our stats look alright for starting the morning. We'll need to keep ourselves hale and healthy, I think is how the saying goes. Let's go talk to the bows first, since we are right here already. God, I hate that, like, clanking sound. Makes me so nervous. Let's have this. Ooh, ask for repairs. Don't have the resources to repair my boots. I'm still walking around naked for the most part. Can I get in there? Ooh! I think I almost hurt myself. It's getting in there. It's not easy anyway. Alright, we'll worry about that after. For all more herbs is, Oh. I don't even have to get in there. It's literally right here. Congrats, me. You just ran in a circle. What if that artwork is supposed to be of his daughter? Or his late wife? That one's cows. That one's pretty easy to interpret. That's an alarm. Or if it's just a general poster about something.
It's clear. There's no water beneath the town. Perhaps my child is not such a fool. Kindred blood and all.
Good thing you come to visit right on time. Early bird gets the worm. Indeed, Kane's planned to take away your house. Isidor's dead. God rest his soul, and his heir is in the run. The decision will be made today. Why are they even involved? As you should know, the town is ruled by 3 families. Held the economy, the Avatar, the factory, the station, the warehouses, known collectively as the Bull Enterprise. A silly name, but it's stuck. Subaru upholds the peace, and Kane's build, houses, other structures, general planning, all on them. Right. Kane's see all houses, including yours, as cogs on a machine. They might decide to demolish it or do something else entirely. The late Simon Kane was close to your father. One could say they were friends, opposite true. Attract as they do. Right, because the town was seen as lines, and that's why it was set up the way that it is. See the judge. This is Gregory Kane, with his brother Simon dead. He is in charge. Go to him and assert your claim. Hurry. Georgi wakes at dawn and never takes back decisions. That's just how he is. I don't want the house. So many heavy feelings. If you don't want the house for yourself, I'll be happy to take it off you. I'll pay you good money for it. Never let a good thing go to waste. I always say there's no changing the Kane's mind with money, and they have enough. You, however, might succeed. Go see the judge, and soon. It might be too late in an hour or two. So much to do. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? Where's my house again? Over there, right on the edge of the 6th district. I actually have a bunch of stuff in there. I kind of want to get my stuff back. And we have to go that way to go. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. First, let's run to the house. See what I can't grab out of it. Excuse me, people. And then I hang it. This time it's a left. This time it is definitely a left. I got it right. I'll have to remember to throw a cloth mask on before I... Person hanging out over there is not, in fact... Okay. I'm allowed in here, but other people aren't. And we run. Bloody rags. God, the air here is terrible. Left, and then it'll be on the right. I almost kill myself by sprinting to death. Alright. Muddy water. Actually, I don't care about muddy water that much. Oh, wait, really? They locked it up? All of this for nothing. All right, let's just sprint back the way we came. We're going to take one of the immunity boosters. Diseases everywhere. It's even affecting the buildings. Alright, it's not for... At the very least, I'm getting herbs. So, give it that. There's some upside to having come through here. And then I take my mask back off to conserve it. Oh god, it's gonna be so hard to get to the Broken Heart too if I can't go through that district. Ruben's apartment's out there. Everything's closed down. Oh, we have to get over there. So let's run straight. Head north at the next park. I guess that's what to call it, a park, right? Not really a courtyard because it's not inside of a structure. Man. Games with time restrictions and a lot of back and forth traveling really hit me because I'm just so bad with directions. Actually go through the park instead of around it. I'm definitely gonna call this a park. That's definitely a park. That tree has a cage. You can't cage the tree. Break out, good buddy. Fight the good fight. My tree pal. Let's keep going up. We'll go up, and then we'll go left, and then we'll go down. No one cares about me anywhere. It's a little uncomforting that, like, one of the things I did to gain reputation was beat up a bunch of people. You know? Down and around. What is that all the way over there? Right, it's worth checking out whatever that is, but also drinking water from a spigot. I'm not going to bother grabbing water. I have 4. I'm going to grab water. What is... Oh, is that... a good friend over here? Brothers and sisters, this is one of the... this one is in cahoots with Notkin's crew. So tell me, old man, which side are you really on? It depends on who you are. We are the dog heads, and they're the soul and a halves. We're above, and they're below. We live in the tower, and they crawl in the earth. They're drawn to animals, and we reach for the stars. What's so hard to comprehend? A little war on your hands? Dumb, this isn't a game of cops and robbers. It's serious stuff. They're pulling the town one way, and we another. I don't feel dumb. How does that even work? A great conflict, old man. The soul and a half see our tower as the root of all evils, and we can't live without it. The tower makes people into super people. The soul and a halves would rather become mindless pets. You want to be beasts. Why are you the ones wearing the dog masks? For a good reason. These masks remind us we're still beasts, and the true humans inside us are yet to come out. They can't see well, and are almost deaf, and speak only in gibberish. Lots of room left for growth. And what of the 4-on-1? First off, it's 4-on-1.5. He does have half a soul more than ordinary folk. Second, they're not here to kick his ass. They're the ones keen on bashing us with cubs and worse. We're a peaceful bunch. We fight only in self-defense. Up there like a cat up a tree. Teaching him discipline. You get used to heights. Don't mind if I talk to him, do you? Go ahead. Who's stopping you? See for yourselves. The higher you go, the better it gets. Find down below is no less fascinating. Yeah, you're right. Have fun with all the stuffs and maggots around you. Listen, kids. Alright. I have so many things I need to get done, but I'm right here, so I may as well do this. It's Smokey! Oh, isn't Smokey one of the people I have to look into? Hell if I know. There's more than one of you here, but I can only see you. But, do you need help? I'll manage on our own. be fair, it is beautiful up here. All will be quiet when we gather at the station this evening. That's our no man's land. A good place. You gather at the cargo station. I've heard. Stop prying. Grown-ups are not welcome where we gather. You ruin everything. Just peek with one eye. Alright, well. Very least. Let me look at my father's list. Okay, so it's murky, not smoky. That's the case. I've got to keep going and working. Oh, and I have to talk to Laura again. Go up this way. It's tough. I feel like a lot of the models are recycled. But like you see people and you go, is that one of the actual important characters or not? And the answer is usually not. They're just walking around. But there's little I can do to tell the difference off the bat. I have to have a keen ear for these things. Where'd it go? Aha. Oh, grindstone. Okay. Which also means I have to stop back at my hideout soon. I'm carrying too many things. Need to talk to the children. Just to get, thimbles and stuff. Trade them needles. I can't really, in good conscience, say it's a good idea to be trading children needles. Well, this is the nicest part of town you can see so far. Skin. The crow's not being noticed by anyone is a bad omen. What kind of omen is that? A real one. Crows are harbingers of death. Whoever doesn't notice crows will die soon. We've been standing here for a while. Many people passed us by. 3 of us were the only ones stopping to look. 4 of us. The 3. There are 3 of us. Oh, yes, 4. What? That is a lot of crows. Like, that is actually one of those things where it's just like, a bad thing that they don't notice. Skin, blood. Oh, and the other one's something else. I don't know. Crows being so numerous this year is a bad omen. Oh, sorry, I had to mute myself to sneeze for a minute. I feel like I've been sneezing on stream a whole lot recently. But there's worse things than sneeze here and there. Crows being so numerous this year are a bad omen. How fares your kind? Numerous indeed. A beautiful sight. With us, Katage. All omens seem to be death omens, and no one cares. I don't think I'll ever meet people so indifferent. And the crows are numerous. They're waiting for carrion. What can we give them? Our bodies feed Mother Bodo, the earth. Why feed crows? It'll be like giving yourself to the sky. You know, it's a bad way to go, and so the omen is ill. Let them wait. They'll get nothing. Of course. I don't know. A lot of people have been dying recently. With Cain's, every building is a machine, making something for humans or with them. For example, this cathedral has nothing to do with religion. There is a grim joke circulating around claiming that the cathedral makes time. Do the Canes mean it for real? Or time for what? Just makes it, produces it. The Canes lay out their buildings in such a way that they change the perception and worldview of those inside them. I guess Simon wanted people to feel the flow of time differently inside the cathedral, so that's how he planned the building. But then rumors simplified the idea. Oh, the crows at fault. They slow time down. The Canes rush it ahead. They refuse to sit on their hands. Complacency and laziness are the worst sins in their book. Slow time is tantamount to death for them. Just silly rumors. But like being rushed. Gosh. Might also want to stop by the polyhedron now since I'm out here. Well, what time is it? Oh god, it's already almost 11, and my hunger's getting high, and I have no food. Victor Kane. Where's Gorgie? Judge is in his workshop. What business to bring you? Isidore Barak's son. I'm here about our house. The workshop is in the right wing of the mansion. We're in mourning today, but I think he'll want to meet you. You're in mourning too? Yes. Simon, our patriarch, died 2 days ago under mysterious circumstances. Haven't you heard? I have. Grief comes in spades these days. Who could have known the polyhedron will turn out this way? We've built here. How does it stay upright? From the capital, we have summoned the Matin brothers, 2 architects. They've come forth with a bold project, a contraption that defies gravity. In the capital, they were ridiculed. We thought differently, and so we granted them this opportunity. You can see the polyhedron stores. I said in a sense of but the polyhedron took away our children. The tower fascinates them. Inside, they've built something like a sovereign country with our own son in charge. No one has any idea how to make them leave. Are you afraid it'll collapse? No, it's just the tower does something to them. They don't explain this to the outsiders, but I think it materializes illusions. Some sort of optical effects, vibrations too, of course. Simon was adamant that we do not hinder the children in any way. I claimed this was the entire reason for the construction, but I want my son back. Name. Casper, kids call him Khan. He is their leader, I suppose. As his father, I should be proud. Oh, he's among children my father taught. Yes, he and your father spent a lot of time together last year. Simon and Isidore gathered some kind of coterie of children, ones they thought they had special hopes for. I didn't have enough time to grasp the things those two taught our children. I'd like to speak to Khan. Well, they do come out from time to time, less often than I'd like. Been in any hope of entering the polyhedron, though. They don't let adults in. Thank you. I'll go talk to Judge Boy. With the right wing. Oh. Alright. Let's go this way. Nice statue. You don't want me to get the sexy plague? Judge is in the workshop around the corner, but I can tell you this answer right now. Yes, you may. I may... What? Slay the outlaws at night without repercussions. You're the 5th to come and ask about that. Why have you come? I'm wondering if my man is going to come and ask the same, if he's genuinely planning to kill the killers. If he is, I'm leaving today. Admire your resolves. Somebody you know is planning to murder a person, even a villain, then there's something wrong with them. I've seen a few red flags already. You know, she makes a good point. This lady has got one of the best heads on her shoulders so far. I guarantee your boyfriend doesn't join the outlaws instead. Probably just trying to protect you. Thanks a lot. Now I'm feeling ashamed of myself. Listen, I just fought them off. That one guy died. It wasn't my fault. That was someone else's fault. The guard did kill that guy. All right. Can I get in the door? Anywhere? Somewhere? I am so lost. How do I get in here? Door. And then everyone's favorite. Oh, this is an interesting workshop. Oh, I guess they are architects and builders. They call him the judge.
It's a disgrace to be illiterate. One must learn to read the signs of fate.
You know, he, at the very least, he looks like a professor I used to have. Oh my god. Yeah, he looks like, actually a chemistry professor I used to have. I am. Greetings, Judge. About the house now. After I've seen you with my own eyes, I relinquish all claims I have on your property. The house is yours. Why'd you want the house in the first place? We Kane's our family of builders. We built this town. Every house adds something unique to its image. Let's say we keep track of this process. What did you have in store for my home? We would have examined it first, its proportions, the taste of the space inside. Every house transforms everyone who spends more than 5 minutes within. Sometimes this transformation can be influenced or controlled. We have a great interest in these matters. It's always been gloomy. Is that why you built so many identical buildings? It's always been gloomy place. Going to write a decree. Pass it to the prefect of the hindquarters district today, of course. Why today? Those are the rules. The judge's decisions executed the same day it's made. But why? This sounds inconvenient. Convenience is poison. One must accustom themselves to pursue any intention as soon as it appears, regardless of difficulty. Otherwise, one burns out, gives in to doubt, starts fearing oneself. The bolder the dream, the more... Actually, he should have a deeper voice, I feel. You know, I just feel like it makes more sense to read it this way. Convenience is poison. One must accustom themselves to pursue any intentions as soon as it appears, regardless of difficulty. Otherwise, one burns out, gives in to doubt, starts fearing oneself. The bolder the dream, the more surely it becomes dust when the moment is lost. It just feels like it was better that way. You know, he does make a good point, though. Cool. Though this room is full of all kinds of wackadoodle crazy stuff. Not really, actually. Just rocks. Lots of rocks. Okay. Owen's waiting for me at the cathedral. I have to go in the polyhedron. I need to send the judge to the hindquarters district prefect, which is over there. Oh, joy. And my hunger is rising. Where's their grocery? Close grocery. All right, let's... Oh. Not gonna ask you to come by, Big Beer. Looks like your trouble's hunting packs. Someone else poisoned? One of our lads, Patches, came down with something nasty. He's burning up, won't last long. That dandy doctor from the capital examined him, told us pills would kill him for sure. Pills will kill him? How should I know? He was rambling on about them being old and stale and antibiotic or something. That guy is a worthless fraud, he is. Wants to board us up inside our hideout and let us rot. Antibiotics. Locken told us, go and find the younger Barak. If anyone can make sense of this mess, it's Isidore's son. The fancy weasel only thinks about boarding us up, and Barak's our only hope. For a little something first. Can you make it 3 hours? The black coat said Patches only has until the evening to live. Not even until nightfall. Be there soon. Alright, so I actually already have the tinctures. But I don't have treatment on hand. I don't have antibiotics. Also, I'm hungry. Okay, I have to go so far. Patch is one of mine. No, but not Ken's. This is a difficult chapter to keep up with. Conveniently, I have to go that way. Because Where's my warehouse? Yeah, it's right next to them, so that's not bad. Let's go to the grocery first and foremost. Sorry, polyhedron, but you're something to be left for when there's not a dying kid. All right, you know what? Let's just talk. I'm literally right here. Literally right here. Talk to them. Watchdog, hate to break it to you, big fella, we don't let anyone just in. I'm here to speak to Khan. Khan, what do you want with him? Well, I wanted to meet him. It's him who wants to meet me, not the other way around. Sure, we know if he wanted to see you, know if you're all grown up, because you forgot how to lie. There's an art to it. Got me there. Never been a good... I'm not getting in, am I? Those are the rules. The tower's all ours, no adults allowed. So the tower is chock full of kids. Got some space left. There's only 700 of us. 700 kids! Oh, God. That's a lot of kids in there. What are you even doing there? You're asking too many questions. Tell Khan I said hi. Right there. That's probably the first step to getting to talk to him anyway. Yeah, but if I say... Right, it feels wrong to just let a kid die, you know? Also, I just learned how to be a doctor. I don't want to test that out. Oh, but the church is also looking... Oh, God. All right. Pup. Are the other 680 kids in the game? Inside the tower, did you not? Wait. Or are you implying that there are... Oh, in the polyhedron. Lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you. We'll let you in on the game. Like how you are. I know the kind of game you play. You'll be lucky to get out alive. Sounds important. Yeah, the kids are all in the polyhedron. It's a big polyhedron. It's a random number of kids, and they rolled an 8. And 8 apparently means 700. Very much so. Never ever allowed an adult in the game. It's forbidden. You'll be the first on the second. Believe me. We wouldn't invite you if not for the first one. I'll believe you. Tell me, what first one? The one. The ones everyone's after. The person who, well, the old man. I mean, your father. I mean, you know. Why are you kidding? Impossible. You like, seen them? We've seen whatever they left in our game. That's enough. What game? Rolling a 1 would result in no kids. Of course. Let me explain. Roll for kids. We have these catches, lots of them all over town. That's where we leave messages and gifts for one another. It's the greatest of intuition. If you find one, you get to the next level. Also tests greed. Whoever takes items without giving anything in return gets kicked out. But that's not important. Now, what you should be thinking about. Let's get down to what should I be thinking about. The murderer left some items tonight from the old man, bloody something, and a scary note saying they know we'll try to catch him. While we're reading it, they'll say all. Trick me in my boots. Where do you find them? 2 catches nearby, the dam and the bow spirit. Spread. Go and you'll see for yourself. Only if you take from a cache, leave something too. Respect the rules or it'll all go south. I respect rules. Players already gathered here in the stone yard next to the caches. I mean, we've already been in the middle town in the earth. Maybe they found something there too. I believe 3 parties are already here. They might know more, but I don't know where they are. I've been standing here waiting for you to pass by like an idiot. And across the stone yard, huh? Got it. I have so many tasks. We have to hurry. Because I'm hungry. Very much the hunger. Don't kill myself by sprinting. This should be the grocer, if I'm not mistaken. Not that I have any idea what I'm gonna sell to get anything from him. Oh, he's got one of these pemmicans. I actually haven't played the classic mode. Not the classic mode, the classic game. So I'm semi-familiar with it. What happened was I had watched the H-Bomber guy video back in 2019. I don't have enough money or even this. Fire's worth like nothing to this guy. All right, well. 2 empties. I'll have to sell something. Eat this. I remember that filling up way more hunger the last time I ate one of those. I don't have money for much else, so that's just gonna have to be what we got. Yeah, I haven't played Classic. I'm semi-familiar with the game because of that H-Bomber guy video. Oh, I can just take the boat. I do have a fingernail. If I am willing to use a fingernail, I can run up to Laura first. I think that's going to be my best bet. Let's run to Laura. Then take the boat. Stop by the lair. Then go over to the kids. I'm hoping... oh, well, thank you. I'm kind of just playing it by the seat of my pants. Not stressing too much how it ends up. I'm just kind of enjoying the stress. And hopefully, we'll end up with a result we can tolerate. Here. Yeah, I can only imagine it getting more and more stressful. And I figure that's going to be the case as the bars get harder and harder to manage. I mean, you can already see I'm kind of out of funding. I should have taken that other left. Oh, well. This way we go. Oh, I also have to talk to the lady at my house because I remembered her dancing. It's not really my house. It's my shack. The other question becomes whether I should sell the house to Vlad. I see some worth in it, but there's so much in it that could be of use. If I can, you know, handle getting through it with all the disease. After all the attacks last night, I'm scared every time I see a person around a corner now. And we run. Oh, I went past it. Artemis does have it rough. Do we go talk to the naked lady? I have a thing for it this time. I'm gonna actually put it up on screen. I'll talk to the naked lady real quick. And I'm just gonna be prepared as all heck to keep this up. Oop, let's just drop that down there. There we go. See, everything's fine. I came prepared. Apparently not prepared enough. Who knows how to dissect people? Can dissect earths into emission. How not partake of my blood? Let my blood feed the earth. What for? Everyone knows how it works. You quench Earth's thirst with blood. You reap its harvest. Try it. He just gave me blood. And then we back away until she's too tiny. We look away. I think, yeah, but Amnesia took us both off guard with that. when you were playing Amnesia and the breastfeeding scene came on. I'm just happy that I didn't have to change the size of the bar once. Last time I interacted, surprise nipple, yeah. Last time I interacted with that woman, things got, I had to throw my little icon up, you know, this one, and try to expand it to occupy space. You know what? I want my little smile showing today. Speaking of the devil, we'll start to like coming in here, haven't you? Are you sure your boots won't wear down? I missed you, Laura. You're supposed to be terribly busy. I don't understand why you keep coming. Or do you need my help again? I'll wash your clothes. You're filthy, like a chimney sweep. Revolting. While they dry, have some sleep. Going side of the bed? Without your help, and I can leave if you don't want me here. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for Cyberpunk too, because there is a lot of nudity in it. Otherwise, I still haven't. I'm probably still not going to play it. Mandatory tits. By decree of the governor. I forget it. It's just that sometimes you feel all too poignantly that your life is over. You're not even 30, but you're done. Not dead, but burnt through. And there's nothing ahead for you. What's that to do with me? Not now, anyway. It's just, could have gone differently. Perhaps the four of us should meet today. Even Bad Reef, like the good old days. Yeah. I mean, most of them are covered. It's just the one that I've encountered so far, exposed. Quagmire Grief has gotten himself in stock. He's also done something awful. The judge is angry with him. He summoned him to the Crucible for questioning. He's still here. What does that even mean, huh? Oh, the three of you deserve each other. Together, huh? The four of us. I mean it. I'll arrange everything. Low-res nudity is so much funnier. I can agree that low-res nudity is quite funny. You're right. Let's do it. The four of us. Grief included. Today. The old place. The Apple Road, right? By midnight, as usual. Right, the Apple Road. By the basket. I just set myself up a whole nother task to get done, didn't I? Alright, so let's take the boat down here. I have to talk to Grief anyway. Yeah, I have so much to do on this end that I think this is going to be the best bet. Ignore the nudity. Just walk right past it. Meeting up with the gang. Everyone's favorite pastime. Travel by boat. It'd take a half hour, but it's probably faster than running. Please tell me it's faster than running. It'll drive me up a wall if someone tells me that it's actually slower. Is my door on? No, right here. Cool. All right, let's store the grindstone. Oh, there wasn't even the boats. Okay, so using the fingernails to travel by boats new. That's interesting. God, okay, I don't have time for organizing my inventory. In that case, we're just going to keep the Bloody Twire because we're going to sell some. Split into groups of 3. Cool. She gave me blood. I can do stuff with that later. Back off I go. The bell being a constant reminder of time passing is actually really nice. Oh, there's a hole in the wall. Convenient. Nope. Not convenient. Hole is in the wrong wall. Going to the bar. Trying not to kill ourselves of many things. Really, time went slower in Pathologic? Because I had heard that this was significantly easier than the original game. I figured that kind of just meant that everything was easier. Combat, definitely. I haven't died other than that one time the kid killed me. Okay. Sorry, people. I have things to do. Trade. Oh, thank God he sells. He's willing to buy it for like a decent sum. Which lets me buy whatever this is. Because I need to do that. And I still have slightly more money than I did before I did this. Cool. I do definitely dig this. This is a lot like the Omori soundtrack, because I was commenting on that the other stream. That I could just kind of vibe to that. This is another one of those tracks that I think I could just rock with. Sadly, no time to enjoy it. Let's put our mask on. Want to keep one mask, so I'm willing to break one, I guess. Run since I'm over here. I have 2 more immunity boosters, but I'd still rather not use them if I can avoid it. Please, please, please. If you're debating whether you want to purchase Omori or not, I full-on recommend it. It's a great game for what I've played so far. I've streamed it twice, once for New Year's, and then it's actually going to be my regular Monday stream. Oh, okay, mask goes back on. This is bad. But also, if you're interested, okay. This is, let's use this to not die. But yeah, actually, if you check out, oh God, I have to, I think I just died. I do think, I have officially become the dead. No? I got away in time? Lockpick. Fishing hooks. Nothing to be done in here. Money! They give you a lockpick for a reason, I know it. Oh wait, I have to go. There's so much to do. Alright, we're leaving. Goodbye, Cruel World. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Something bad happened to you, Cub. You got sick, I think. Our dogs found you on the ground. Air was all black. Mission from the factory. Dad says they only used to pollute the water, but now the air's poisoned too, and life is suffering. The pig is a bloodsucker and worse. Mom says nothing, just keeps praying. Aunt Dora said she saw the same stuff 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Yeah, I actually had the tinctures in my inventory. I probably should have just taken them for myself to boost immunity. But I wanted to try to hopefully identify whatever's ailing Patches just on the basis of getting used to doing that before it's one of the important characters that gets sick. Have an immunity pill so that you don't faint anymore, alright? Notkin gave us some, but you need it more. It suppresses all kinds of diseases. It also tingles on your tongue. You're a bit too young to play with Notkin's gang. My half chose me when I was 3. It's their choice, not ours. Little grass snake? Chaffinch. Only I haven't seen her in a year. She'll show herself. Okay, they took me here. White, yellow, red, blue, green. What are you kids doing? Train summoning. Is it working? Too few of us, not enough power. They're like tug of war. Why do you ask, Uncle Hunchback? You're so huge, like a giant. Sure, eat healthy and you'll be just as big. Actually, you are really big. Maybe you can help. Maybe you know how to train summon? It's been a while. Of course, you have to wish really, really hard for it to come. You do that. Well, I can try. Everyone, listen, I think this kid's been nicer than a lot of them have been to me. Needs to be an adjective so that it'll be adjacent. Got it? Give it the name Inevitable. Last, find the dead end of a railroad, the southernmost one that goes into the steppe and curves a bit. Stand there and think real hard about it, how it needs to come soon, and call it by the name held in your mind. Will you? I'll do... I don't have to say it all... guys, this is... I'll try later. Two weeks late already, I'm waiting for a wonderful parcel. Candy? No, stamps. My daddy's peaked cap from the war. Parcel full of stamps. Very lucky.
Fouless.
Oh.
Fouless. Why be...
Let's just re-up our immunity before we do anything.
Foes. Why shun? Better to listen than to fight. Abiding and watchful is wisdom. Let the outlandish life dwell within you, and you will unearth answers. Is this not the task of a healer?
That was creepy in its own way, I suppose. Is this the... There's no icon indicating where I'm supposed to do the train thing. So... I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh god, but now I'm so far away. I'm not that far away. Just gotta turn around. Run past the station. I don't even know if I've met Danny. Daniel? Doesn't help that I'm pretty shoddy with memory. Snakeskin coat. It's not ringing any bells yet. One of these buildings on the other side of this. Got it. right here. The healers you get to play eventually. Oh. Wait, so that's not the... Is that the Bachelor? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember characters from what little I know about it. Oh, look, our friend. Yes, okay, so that's the Bachelor.
In and out of my pores.
Your hands are the death of the person who trusts you. Ooh, I know he will die. You are not a healer yet. You will fail. You're a big man, but not so big as to take responsibility for others. But someone must try it, and this is where you are right. We can't simply let it happen without a fight, so let me fight. Let this be a learning experience for me. Move aside, Kate. I won't hide behind your back. Perhaps I'm not so big, but I'm definitely big enough to take responsibility for myself. Come on. No, I want to play doctor. You believe taking your father's vessel was enough to become him. You must just Emshin. You cannot heal. You know not the lines. Don't take on too much, or you'll snap like a rotten bow. Fine. Fine. I feel bad. We'll let her do this. While I go talk to Grief. How's my inventory look? Cluttered. Oops. I kind of have to get in there at some point, don't I, though? Because I do have to... Oh, God. Having 2 picks is actually frustrating. I have too much I have too many things. All right. We go this way. We talk to Grief. Then we go across the tracks. Oh, what is it? There's a thingy. I can't believe I'm about to take these walnuts. And I will put in a marble. That sounds fair, I guess. I'm so desperate for every little snack. All around the building to the right. Or around to the right. It's been routinely helpful when these more familiar people join in the stream. So I'm glad to have you here. You know, offer little bits of advice. Thirst is high. Good grief. Trying to get the gang back together. Not picking up the chisel right now. I have multiple, and I have no inventory space.
Var the usurer wages war on all poorer. Just nailed barley down. Here we go, all around.
He likes to rhyme. A lot of people in this town like to rhyme. Yeah, well, I'm glad to be helpful of letting you see more of the game. A guest is best when you see him less. I'm assuming this is a bad time. I've got enough on my plate. Want to tell me? No. Long tongues lead to short lives. If you have a point, get to it. If not, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Getting together this night, the 4 of us, the old place. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Well, we haven't seen each other in a while. Or we stopped bickering. The old place is in the Gumstone at the railroad? Yes, next to the basket. Yes, the Apple Road, remember? Go ahead, the 3 of you will have more fun without me. Me and Stock are at each other's throats, too. Wow. That tree did fall far from to hurt his head, so must have been that new tower. Well, he's right in a way. I can't stop thinking about it. I don't know, Cub. Got a full plate here. Those men, the night hunters, they're too fond of playing with knives. Way too fond. Where'd they all even come from? One's cutting people, or everyone's plate now? Not my fault, but somehow it is. Never took blood, but I dressed for a red harvest. Now it bloomed. Get it. I'll deal with it myself. Let's come to our old place. Did you hear me? Please come. No one will blame you. Take this chance to explain it.
Lose an hour.
Here comes Artemy of the Academy. What do you need? Interested in what's going on around town? Oh, sure. I've got insight. Got everything in sight. Death is his hands full. Our Grand Leader Simon drew his last breath. What else do you want to know? The bosses on their schemes or the rumor mill? The bosses. Sure, tell me the balance of power. No, let's talk about the rumor mill. Let's see. Simon's dead, but you already knew that. The ground refused to accept your dad. You know that, too. An awful bachelor arrived in the capital. Some odd girl arrived the same day as you, too. Curious one. Half sure she's some saint. Tore my soul out. Hanged it out to dry. Tell me more about the odd girl. There's something about her, you know. Me, I've got a keen intuition. Wouldn't have made it this far otherwise. I feel she's not entirely human, even. The Subarovs took her in. Or for the Subarovs, who else holds power now? Still the same, Subarov the Hawk is in charge, but he's all squawk. The Canes, as usual, rack their brains on how to move the town downriver. Quacks, all the tower already floats. Mark my words, they'll hang the next district in the clouds. The master, well, he's the master. You mean Fat Vlad. Sure do. He's in pretty, the ugly bastard. Put me at the heart of the warehouses. No complaints here. Quaint little abode. And under my feet, a whole railroad. Don't bother Vlad, and he won't bother you neither. I apparently only have unkind things to say for Vlad. He's a moneybag first and foremost friend. Runs this whole machine. Feeds the town. Allows us to earn our keep. Not just me, but everyone here. How many folks work at the cannery? At the station? The warehouses alone houses 400. Everyone gets paid solid coin. Yeah, coin. Just one. Barely enough to survive. You step people. All you know is herding cows and pushing plows. We have to look into tomorrow, Cub. You think the Canes are interested in architecture for what? Its own sake? Even so, who will pay for it? Gotta think with your stomach some of the time. Master's a shrewd man, although he did ban entrance to the cemetery. That one, I wasn't a fan. What's going on with that? Folks there had problems with Fat Vlad, and almost turned violent. Makes sense, too. 5,000 animals are bound to turn into beasts. Your kind is like a pack of dogs. One howls and the rest follow, but still. Loose and licks the ground. Still is a step away from stiff. Isn't that one of your tiresome sayings? What does he even trade? Lockpicks and needles. You'll actually pay a pretty penny for them, too. I can get lockpicks from the kids. Which actually, I think, makes more sense for me to sell one lockpick and a pair of needles. Get some money under my belt so that way I can continue to buy food. Free up a little bit of inventory space, too. Where's that save button? There it is. I can't even get in that area. No idea how. Ruben's over there. I already talked to Lara. Let's go back to the factory, house, place, shelter. The hospice's hut, I think is the proper term. Close to proper gets. Hope I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. But yeah. I'm definitely enjoying the game so far. The moments of silence are actually about as bad as the points when it's loud. You get so kind of like attuned for a minute, and then the earth laughs at you. It's something. She's not actually here. Okay. Well, since I popped in, I don't even know if I'd say it gives me time to think, or as much as it just gives me too much time to worry. Time to think's a good way to put it, actually. I think you're probably most on the nose with that. Button stays behind. Morphine. The fishing hooks I'll keep here. Needles back up. Oops. Move the marbles down. Candlestick goes up top.
I'll take you to your end. Tend. Mend. Friend.
I see. Ain't got time. Get across the town. Very nice, Sticky. I agree. Let's just follow the rails till they end. Pop up on the right. Run north. All right. One of these days, actually, I actually have a little thing to point me in the right direction for this one now, so that's convenient. Without the map in games, I would be so lost. And one of the nicest things about the train not running is, this is pretty safe. Normally, I would not tell people to walk along a train track. So I guess it's open enough, and probably hear the train coming soon enough to run out of the way. As long as you're prepared to book it. Yeah, keep up to the right. Follow along. I'll get stuck behind a wall if I go to the left. Oh, no, I won't. Either way, I have to go up. Taking behind the houses has helped me get a few herbs and garbage cans, so it's useful. The rats would bite you in the first one. I remember something about it, but I guess that must have been it. Lots of springs, lots of grindstones. I'll take them. My supply of water is pretty decent. Go left. Oh yeah, the yes, because I remember I commented on it at one point. He doesn't have anything to fix. Am I wearing my mask? No. Good. But my boots are probably gonna wear out and break anytime soon. Yeah, I remember seeing them somewhere. Just little friends. Because after all, everyone does need a friend, don't they? That's what I got you guys here for. Keep me plenty of company. Friendly chat.
I did not come here for you. I came.
Look at that guy sliding over there. Okay, now he walks. Look at them sliding off in the distance. Look at that. Look at him go. Gorgeous. I'm sure that's just a draw distance thing, where they're probably just within rendering distance, but still at range enough to simplify. But it's funny to say. Oh my god, I'm starving. Oh, please, 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 hurry up me. Talk to Ruben. And then find a grocer. That, I was, interesting placement of big staring face. Ruben, don't attack when you see me.
You look unhealthy.
Overjoyed to see you too, Stock. Forget it. I hear about Simon's body as well. You're a bit late. I performed the autopsy on the same day, and on the next day, the body went missing. What for? Trouble, friend. Already convinced the judge that it wasn't my fault. I am, after all, a pathanatomist, not a guard. The Canes have enough people. They'll find it. So it's not our problem anymore. Looking for you. Then why are you here? Why? On a guy this evening at the old place. By the basket? Yeah, by the basket. Touching. Bad grief included? Yes, he is. Excuse me, but I need to prepare for a tough conversation. Just wait a second. Tell me. Reconciling everyone was, of course, Laura's idea? Good luck with Kaina. It was Laura's. Grief is the one who's truly hurt. It was ugly of you two to turn away from him. No, Stock, it was mine. Oh! I have no idea who you are, lady.
Why can't I move on my own?
I was looking for Ruben. He's upstairs waiting for you. No one enters his house uninvited. Get lost and do not return unless summoned. Will you ever summon me? And they throw me out the door. Cool. That's great. Grocery store is not far. This way.
No food, no.
Kids, I don't got food in either. Sorry, I can't talk right now.
Devour it all, then feel so strange as your limbs begin to change.
I'm eating trash fish, guys. That's not something I thought I'd have to do, but trash fish it is. I'm actually really happy I came this way. Right, I mean, who would throw out a whole fish, a whole smoked fish, especially since the whole text on it says it never goes bad? Of all the things to be throwing out, something that never goes bad doesn't seem like a good idea. However, I'm still not full enough on food. So egg. What do you buy from me? At the candles. At the springs. I have 2 grindstones already, so I'll sell those. I can drink water to refill some of that. He buys the needles for a lot. I need to keep going positive, and I need to not have my inventory full, so. Yeah, I've just been kind of in and out. Oh, are you saying the grocer feels bad for me? Or the person who threw out the fish? Ocean's High too. Where can I take a nap? Laura's not that far. I think there's I think they're definitely nicer in Pathologic 2 than they were in the original game. Because from what I had heard, just getting through day 1 in the original game as Artemy was a nightmare. Also, because in the first game, you used to be recommended to start as the Bachelor, and the fact that they started you as the Horospice for this one kind of speaks to the difficulty rebalance. He's eating trash, Luigi. Every night he comes by and eats our trash. Leave him a nicer cooked fish for tomorrow. Thanks, Luigi. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think it speaks to the rebalance of the game. With everything ongoing. Where am I going to take my nap? Do I run to Lara's or do I run to Big Vlad's? I don't even know where I'm going tonight. I got everyone to come together at Stockton and Charlton gang meet. I wonder if he'll come. Lara, Bad Grief, Ruben, and I are meeting at midnight at the old place. I invited Grief to meet old friends. We'll see if he comes. I'm hopeful we all do meet up. We did Bachelor first since he's outsider and things would be explained. Yeah, from my understanding is it's kind of was the best flow of interactions. Show her roots the patient. We will show her roots the patient. Oh my god, do I have to just stand still? Or pour blood on the ground? I have to pour blood on the ground, don't I? Find the source and stand still, show her roots the patient. Let's go to Laura's. We're gonna pour the blood out over there. I do still have the blood, right? Nope. Oh, yep, there it is. Cool. Menu. Cool. I have that option. Let's go right. Yeah, I know originally the whole thing about The Bachelor is because it kind of helps you see the city with the eyes of the outsider. Yeah, I heard from a viewer, a different stream that while they plan on releasing The Bachelor next, for this, there's a lot of bad news when it comes down to the company making the games. A lot of staff reworks, and they were heavily concerned that it just wouldn't maintain quality. I'm hopeful. I'll see when it comes out. I'll see about doing a playthrough when I can. But I think they changed a lot to make it more accessible. You know? There's only so much people are willing to get into. I have to look in this trash can. I can't not look in this trash can. That face. Yeah. I haven't done too much personal looking into the situation at Tiny Build, but you're now the second person. Do we take a nap and then pour out the blood, or do we pour out the blood first? What's my exhaustion's pretty high. Let's pour out the blood. Right here looks good to me. I wait. My health just go up or down? I think I'm constantly losing. Yeah. Come on. I'm not patient enough for this. I'm so prone to concern and worry and panic. I have enough trouble keeping up with everything. 540. You know what? Well, I'll stand still later. I am coming up around when I usually call time for my play. Oh. That's a bell. Oh, it's the Mysums that blink in and out of existence. Sometimes the alarm bell is tolling. The sound comes from the town hall. Patches is resolved one way or another. Immunity protects one's health in infected districts. I should keep it high. Protective clothing also helps. Some things aren't bound to happen. Yeah, because less time than I expected. These are empty. Alarm bell. I think I am gonna call it here for tonight. Just because this looks like it's gonna be a real good spot to pick up next week. Oh, I just spoke over whatever she said. That's an oop. Only so much to do about it, though. So we just saved. I'll save again because saving is good for you. Pause the game. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of run through my normal closeout. Let me put up on screen this. Need that background sound just because I don't feel like getting in trouble for separating game sound from game video. So I'm Faith Uncone. I stream Pathologic2 every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Oh, thank you very much. You have a wonderful night. Follow me, like the video if you look at this on the archive on YouTube. My Twitter's up there. That's where all my announcements of my streams and gameplay go. In general, I had a great time tonight. I look forward to doing this again next week. Next stream I'm going to be doing will be Monday Omori. If you're interested, feel free to check that out in the VODs. See what I've got there. The last two streams are still up on Twitch. And once they do go down, they are still archived on YouTube. Besides all that, y'all have a wonderful night.